Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Welcome to Ramadan Series Day 9. As the new crescent moon graces the sky, Muslims around the world welcome the holy month of Ramadan, a time of reflection, devotion, and spiritual growth. Central to this journey is the pursuit of Taqwa, often translated as God consciousness or piety. But what exactly is Taqwa, and how does fasting during Ramadan help us cultivate it? Taqwa stems from an Arabic term meaning to shield oneself, signifying a protective barrier against actions that displease Allah. It's a state of heart and mind where one remains constantly aware of Allah's presence, guiding every thought and deed. The Quran emphasizes the importance of Taqwa in Surah Al-Baqarah. O you who have believed, decreed upon you is fasting as it was decreed upon those before you that you may become righteous. This verse highlights fasting as a means to attain righteousness and deepen our God consciousness. During Ramadan, fasting isn't merely about abstaining from food and drink from dawn to sunset. It's an exercise in self-discipline, teaching us to control our desires and impulses. By willingly refraining from what is ordinarily permissible, we train ourselves to avoid the impermissible, thereby strengthening our taqwa. Moreover, fasting fosters empathy. Experiencing hunger and thirst firsthand allows us to connect with those less fortunate, cultivating compassion and a sense of community. This shared experience unites Muslims globally in a collective pursuit of spiritual elevation. As we embark on this sacred month, let us strive to deepen our taqwa, allowing the lessons of Ramadan to permeate our lives beyond these 30 days. Through sincere fasting, prayer, and reflection, we can draw closer to Allah and embody the true essence of taqwa. In Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 183, Allah addresses the believers. O you who have believed, fasting is prescribed for you as it was prescribed for those before you, that you may develop taqwa. This verse highlights fasting as a means to attain taqwa, a state of heightened awareness and mindfulness of Allah. Taqwa serves as a protective shield, guiding us to perform righteous deeds and avoid actions that displease Allah. It's the consciousness that influences our behavior, leading us to act ethically and compassionately in all aspects of life. By observing fasting, we exercise self-discipline and self-restraint, which nurtures our taqwa and brings us closer to Allah. As the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Whoever fasts during Ramadan out of sincere faith and seeking its reward from Allah will have their past sins forgiven." Through fasting, we embark on a journey of spiritual purification, striving to embody the true essence of taqwa in our daily lives. Let us embrace this opportunity to deepen our connection with Allah and cultivate a heart filled with taqwa. May our fasting lead us to become among the righteous and God-conscious. Ameen. Fasting, or Sawm, stands as one of the 5 pillars of Islam, serving as a cornerstone of a Muslim's faith and practice. During the holy month of Ramadan, the 9th month of the Islamic lunar calendar, Muslims worldwide engage in this profound act of worship. From the first light of dawn until the sun dips below the horizon, believers abstain from food, drink, and other physical needs. This daily fast is more than a physical trial. It's a spiritual journey aimed at cultivating self-discipline, empathy, and a deeper connection to Allah. The pre-dawn meal, known as suhoor, provides nourishment and sustenance for the day ahead. As the day progresses, Muslims engage in their routine activities, all while maintaining their fast and focusing on spiritual growth. At sunset, the fast is broken with the iftar meal, often beginning with the traditional eating of dates and water, followed by a variety of nourishing foods. Fasting during Ramadan is not merely about refraining from physical indulgences. It's a time for heightened devotion, self-reflection, and community. By exercising self-restraint, Muslims aim to purify the soul, develop empathy for those less fortunate, and strengthen their relationship with Allah. Through this sacred practice, believers embark on a transformative journey, striving to embody the true essence of taqwa, a state of constant awareness and mindfulness of the divine. Fasting during Ramadan is a profound exercise in self-restraint and spiritual growth. By abstaining from basic necessities like food and drink, we learn to control our desires and impulses, fostering a heightened sense of discipline. This self-control is a cornerstone of taqwa, guiding us to make conscious, righteous choices in our daily lives. Moreover, fasting cultivates empathy. Experiencing hunger and thirst firsthand deepens our understanding of the struggles faced by the less fortunate, inspiring acts of charity and compassion. This shared experience not only unites communities but also reinforces our duty to support and uplift one another. The act of fasting also encourages increased devotion. Deprived of physical comforts, we turn our focus inward, engaging more deeply in prayer, reflection, and the recitation of the Quran. This spiritual immersion strengthens our connection to Allah, nurturing a continuous awareness of His presence. Through fasting, we train our souls to resist worldly temptations, leading to heightened spiritual awareness and a steadfast commitment to living a life pleasing to Allah. It's a transformative journey that purifies the heart and elevates the spirit, embodying the true essence of Taqwa. Fasting during Ramadan extends its benefits beyond spiritual growth and the cultivation of Taqwa. It's a holistic practice that impacts our hearts, minds, and bodies in profound ways. One of the most beautiful aspects of fasting is the sense of unity it brings. Communal iftars, where families, neighbors, and even strangers come together to break their fast, strengthen bonds and remind us of the importance of community in Islam. On a personal level, fasting sharpens self-control. When we resist not only hunger and thirst but also negative thoughts or actions, we train our souls to prioritize what truly matters, creating habits that last beyond Ramadan. And let's not forget the physical benefits. Modern studies suggest that fasting can improve metabolism, enhance mental clarity, and support overall health. But as Muslims, our intention goes deeper. It's not just about the physical, it's about purifying both body and soul for Allah's pleasure. Through fasting, we're reminded of the blessings we often take for granted: health, sustenance, and companionship, helping us emerge from Ramadan as more grateful, disciplined, and connected individuals. As the day of fasting comes to a close, so does our reflection on the powerful connection between fasting and Taqwa. Through fasting, we train our hearts to be more mindful of Allah, resist our desires, and align our actions with His guidance. Today, we've seen how fasting instills discipline, strengthens empathy for those in need, and fosters a deeper awareness of our Creator. It's a journey that reshapes not only our habits but also our souls. Let us reflect. How can we use fasting as a tool to bring ourselves closer to Allah, not just during Ramadan, but throughout the year? And how can we ensure that the lessons of restraint, gratitude, and generosity become permanent companions in our lives? We leave you tonight with the serenity of this illuminated mosque, a beacon of hope and inspiration, urging us all to strive for greater devotion and Taqwa. And as Ramadan continues, so does our journey of reflection. Join us tomorrow as we dive into another vital topic: the role of charity in Ramadan, zakat and sadaqah. Discover how acts of giving can multiply your rewards and transform lives. Until then, may Allah guide and bless you all.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.